NBA debut, but that was overshadowed by a different #1 overall pick, the tallest player in the NBA, Victor Wembanyama. And we got our big man right there, Kendrick Perkins, here to talk us through what was an unbelievable night, Perk, in Dallas. There they are. Couple #1 overalls. Very first possession of the game. Flag's going to get the steal. Ahead to AD. Back to Flag. Oh, and he can't finish, Perk.
He wanted it too bad, but AD the vet cleaned it up for him, though. And then here comes this alien. Oh my God!
Throwing right hooks, crazy
and
finish
mean with it.
And then little up fake, get it back to him, and it looks like he's playing Nerf hoops, doesn't it, Perk?
By the way, that's Derek Lively. He just did that too. And Stephon Castle, he was phenomenal tonight. 24 points. I thought he showed up and showed out.
Yeah, last season's Rookie of the Year also looked vastly improved. He finds Wemby there. So the two young stars getting together. This game was just kind of a series of oohs and ahs. Here we go again.
Look at the footwork. The jab with the little baby rock the cradle and one. He didn't even have to jump.
We got to sort of inject Cooper Flagg into the highlight. It is his NBA debut. He is the #1 overall pick. Much more aggressive, hunting his shot. There's his first 2 NBA points. Gets the bucket.
And I love that action for him. Great play by Jason Kidd to start the half, having them coming off the screen, get something easy for him. But the Spurs wouldn't let up, and that's Stephon Castle. Yeah. God bless America.
Up top to Devin Vassell there, and then Wemby, one of his 3 blocks. And watch what he does here now. Just brings it down.
Now, this is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal. None of this is normal. None of it. Watch him stir it up. Yeah, whip it up, young fella.
It was a staggering display. It really was. We just kept watching. There's Cooper Flagg getting it going. Crazy reverse with English.
Nice little English on it.
Yes. But this was Wemby's night with the left hand.
By the way, that's Anthony Davis, y'all.
Yeah.
That he's doing that.
He can play a little defense. Wemby was 15 of 21 shooting. Got his 40 on the baseline. First player in Spurs history with 40 in a season opener. Spurs rout the Mavs. Here's the star of the game.
What we work for, all of us got our own battles and struggles, and God knows I worked hard in the summer, so it's paying off. All dreams are allowed now. I'm just glad to be back because after what I've lived, it means something.
What was the inspiration for that summer?
So going to NASA, I don't think it helped me for anything basketball-wise, but it was a dream, so I liked it. But it all helped me. I think the main thing, my summer revolved around my physical development and my trip to China. That's what it was about. And Hakeem, in terms of scoring, that doesn't really get much better, so it can only be beneficial.
He's been out 8 months. He's been waiting for this probably longer and more thorough than anybody else. And so you saw him take the moment and play spectacular.
All right, one of our NBA analysts, a guy named Perkins, posted this during the game. The Spurs pay Wemby 5 years, $1 billion in all cash. Like he's back to Brink's truck up.
That's a bargain.
Right to his drive. You're spending other people's money again. But hey, I don't know. You might be right. He might be worth that because as good as he was in his first 2 seasons, Perk, that guy tonight, not just vastly improved, looked like he belongs in the conversation of best player in basketball. What stood out to you about his game?
Where do I start? I don't know. To be honest, that was the best, the most dominant performance I've seen in the last 10 years. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it and who he did it to. We're talking about the Dallas Mavericks with a front line of Anthony Davis and Derek Lively, 2 defensive guys, and Victor Wembanyama made them look like young fellas. All across the board, from the defensive end with the block shots to the ball handling, sham guarding, getting down the lane, snatching the screws out the rim, showing the footwork, showing the versatility, the one-legged bank shots, the and ones from the 3-point line, the 4-point plays, just doing it all across the board. He had 30 and 10. He had 30 and 10 through 3 quarters. 30 and 10 through 3 quarters. I'm looking at Victor Wembanyama and I'm saying, is every arena that he goes through is going to be sold out like NBA YoungBoy. He is box office. And you're right. By the end of this season, we just might be saying that he's not only the best player in the NBA, but the most dominant player in the NBA as well.
It's all that time spent with the Shaolin monks this summer, meditating. You do your kung fu, and that's what happens, I guess. The number 1 overall pick in 2023, stepping way up. As for this year's number 1 overall, here's Cooper Flagg on his NBA debut.
Not great. I mean, obviously didn't play incredibly well, but got to move past it. Turn our focus to start getting ready for Friday. I'm excited to keep going. Obviously, it hurts, first loss being like that, but I just trying to look forward to the next one, turn the page and get ready. We know we got a lot better than that, so just staying positive and staying ready and just being locked in on the next one.
Again, Cooper Flagg didn't score any points in the first half, scored his first points in the third. Perk, what did you see from the number 1 overall pick on this night?
I mean, first of all, David, I want all the critics out there and all the fans out there to everybody keep a cool booty, okay? Cooper Flagg is going to be just fine, all right? This is game 1 for him. Like, he's the number 1 pick that's coming into a situation that no other number 1 pick outside of Tim Duncan has walked into, right? And then he's asked to play the point guard position. But he was 4 for 13 from the field, which he struggled shooting the rock tonight. But 10 points, 10 rebounds show you that he's always going to find a way to show up in the box score because he has the size, he has the athleticism, and most importantly, he has the high motor and the will, right? And when you have that type of mindset, you're going to perform pretty damn good in the box score majority of the times, even when you struggle. So everybody stay calm. He's going to be just fine.
Yeah, better days ahead, certainly, for Cooper Flagg. Tough to shine when Victor Wembanyama is sharing the same basketball court with you, that's for sure. It was his night. Perk, stay there. Let's get it over to Ryan.
Yeah, Perk, let's go. Pelicans, Grizzlies, Zion, Ja. Number 1 and 2 picks from the 2019 draft squaring off. They're 4-4 against each other coming in. But Perk, early on, Morant going to work on Zion.
And that was pretty good defense. That was just better offense right there. But I love the 2 South Carolina boys going at it.
And what do you think of skinny Zion right here?
Well, he's skinny, but he's still playing daddy ball in that paint, as you can see. I mean, he's still a problem.
Meanwhile, KCP, new in town. First game with the Grizzlies. Nailing a 3 right there in the middle of the third.
I love it. I love him for the Memphis Grizzlies. He brings that championship leadership, that veteran leadership that he needs. And welcome back, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah, getting it done right there. And then Morant. This was just his night. Look at this off-balance layup.
Absorbed the contact, went through a little reverse with the guy.
And Zion getting his moves in. Tough reverse laying goes. This one all tied up at 115. It was close late, but off the block there, Morant going the other way, and Ja doing Ja things.
Tough cover when he's in transition. I love the finishing below the basket, but then here comes Zion again. Oh, nice block shot.
Right, Santi Aldama getting the block, and then Ja closing the door with the floater.
He called it.
He did, right?
He loved to go to the bank.
35 on the night. Grizz hang on to win, 128-122. They won 5 straight against the Pelicans. So I like this matchup, Zion and Ja, but Ja prevails. Huge second half to take down Zion. What edge does Ja bring to the Grizzlies offense when he's riding that hot hand like he was tonight?
Well, you got to remember, he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, right? 2-3 years ago, we were looking at Ja Morant as being the face of the league, and Anthony Edwards, Luka, and a few other guys passed him up, and now he's trying to enter his name back into that conversation. So what we saw tonight was a pissed-off Ja Morant, and I love it. 35 points opening night, reminding people of who the hell he is, reminding people that he's still one of those dudes. The only thing is, can he be consistent? Can he stay healthy? If he can, then we could expect major numbers out of him for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you can kind of say the same thing about Zion, but this is really Ja's moment if he can do those things.
Yeah.
Health, consistency, hopefully we see it this year. All right, sit tight. We got a whole slew of NBA action coming up.
Yeah, VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey steal the show at Embiid's return. And the Knicks' new-look offense shines in Mike Brown's debut. Perk on all that coming up next. Biggest debut tonight inside the NBA on ESPN. You got the MJ LeBron debate. How about the Shaq and Wemby discussion?
You had a draft of all the greatest big men of all time
He'd be
all
five.
over again.
Yeah, you slide down the list, big fella. I'm just saying.
No, I don't.
Hey, women would have been shooting at me, would have been dotting your eye, bring you outside, between the legs, step backs.
Been on the bench. You know what's crazy about y'all? I'm not known for defense. You can score.